Good afternoon, and welcome to the 9th and last of our Temple Shomer Emunim virtual summer concerts, coming to you today from our live stream. We are so happy you are here with us to enjoy some beautiful music and hope you have enjoyed the varied music that has come to you this summer from Good afternoon, and welcome to the 9th and last of our Temple Shomer Emunim virtual summer concerts, coming to you today from our live stream. We are so happy you are here with us to enjoy some beautiful music and hope you have enjoyed the varied music that has come to you this summer from our community through your screen. Today's artist is our congregant, Dr. Andrew Pelletier. Most of us know him as a steady presence at our synagogue, singing from the bima many Shabbats as our soloist, and singing from the pews on other Shabbats, blessing us with his beautiful voice. We know him to be a vital member of our community and a complete mensch. But I'd like to share some of the other remarkable things about Andy before he begins his concert today. Internationally active horn soloist, Grammy Award-winning chamber musician, and masterclass clinician, Andrew Pelletier enjoys an extremely busy life of solo playing, orchestral performance, and mentoring developing musicians during his normal life, that is, when we are not in the middle of a global health crisis. He is also president of the International Horn Society. Andy was the first prize winner of the 1997 and 2001 American Horn Competition, and he has appeared as a featured artist and a solo artist in many, many International Horn Society annual symposia. He is in regular demand for artistic residencies and clinics at universities and music schools, and his solo tours have taken him to 30 U.S. states, as well as Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, China, England, and Mexico. Dedicated to new music and the collaboration between performer and composer, he has commissioned and premiered over 50 new works for the horn as a solo voice by such noted composers as our congregant Samuel Adler and many, many more. As a chamber musician, he performs with Southwest Chamber Music in California, with whom he won a Grammy Award in 2005, and the Motor City Brass Quintet in Detroit. As an orchestral performer, he is the principal horn of the Michigan Opera Theater at the historic Detroit Opera House, and has performed as guest principal horn for the Los Angeles Philharmonic under music director Gustavo Dudamel, the Detroit Symphony, the Toledo Symphony, and Toledo Opera, Pro Musica Chamber Orchestra of Columbus, and the Windsor Canada Symphony. He holds a Bachelor of Music degree from the University of Southern Maine and a Master's of Music and Doctor of Music from the University of Southern California. Since 2004, Pelletier has served as the professor of horn at the College of Musical Arts at Bowling Green State University in Bowling Green, Ohio, and was named a Professor of Creative Arts Excellence at BGSU in 2020. Believe it or not, I have just listed only maybe half of the amazing accomplishments in Andy's bio, but we are so proud and happy to have him as an active part of our Temple community. Without further ado, let me present Dr. Andrew Pelletier and Bob Ray.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for joining Bob and I for this little recital of horn and piano music. We wanted to present some short miniatures, kind of a nice, easy way to say goodbye to the summer and get ready for the rest of the year to come. We started with the spring song of Felix Mendelssohn from his Songs Without Words, which is a collection of works for solo piano, transcribed for horn and piano by great Norwegian horn soloist Frøydis Ryvecker. I just love it. It's a very simple, beautiful little tune. Next, we're going to move on to the sonata by Arcangelo Corelli, an Italian composer, very prominent violinist in his age, the late 1600s into the 1700s, and seen as one of the great composers of the sonata and pushing that form forward from basically a dance suite into primarily an instrumental piece to show off a solo instrumentalist. This particular sonata in F, originally for violin, is in 4 short movements, a prelude, then a saraband, which is kind of a slower dance in 3, not unlike a slow waltz, then a gavotte, which is a peppy little dance, and then ending with a gigue. So we hope you enjoyed the sonata in F by Corelli.
Thank you.
Fun, isn't it? That's a fun one. If you're wondering, part of the life of a horn player involves emptying. The horn is rather long. When straightened out of its coiled formation, it's over 20 feet long. And so what tends to happen is the horn player's warm breath meets cold brass, and it begins to rain on the inside of the instrument, which makes it more and more difficult to play. So we horn players have to drain a lot. You'll see this a lot if you go to the Toledo Symphony. Look in the back row. Just in case anybody from our maintenance staff is worried, I do have a pad down here so nothing's getting on the carpet. Staying in Italy, we move forward to the late 19th, early 20th centuries, to the music of Leone Sinigalia, great Italian Jewish composer from Turin, and very active teacher at the conservatory there, primarily of smaller works of chamber music, especially strings, though wrote two really lovely pieces for horn and piano. This is one of them, Lied or Song for horn and piano. Also has a humoresque for horn and piano. Really, really lovely piece that sadly does not get done very frequently. Sinigalia sadly died in 1944 when the Nazis came to clear out Turin, and before he was arrested, suffered a fatal heart attack. So beautiful music with some heartfelt quality to it, and hope you enjoy the song by Leone Sinigalia. So, from Italy, we now go to the Soviet Union and then finally to Israel with the music of Lev Kogan. Originally from Soviet Russia, actually Azerbaijan if you want to be specific, and was a decorated composer in the USSR until he made an immigration to Israel in 1972 and wrote lots of music for horn and piano. Really gorgeous stuff, as well as horn and strings, solo horn. Due to his great friendships with the two principal horns of the Israel Philharmonic at the time, Yaakov Mishori and Meir Rimon, both excellent horn soloists and tremendous musicians. We'll be playing his tefillah, or prayer, for horn and piano. Now, a lot of Kogan's music is inspired by synagogue services, though not direct quotations of any of the music you may hear in the temple. So this tefillah is not any particular setting of a chant that one would hear, say, in the evening service. It's just kind of his emotional thoughts put into sound of the nature of prayer. You'll hear pensiveness, you'll hear repose, you'll hear anger, you hear all the different aspects that we may bring to our relationship with God. Staying now in Russia, we have three last selections for you, a collection of three miniatures by Russian composer Reinhold Glier. And Glier is one of those interesting figures in Russian music. His career began when the Tsar was still on the throne and was a highly decorated and respected composer and teacher in Moscow during that time. With the revolution and the creation of the USSR, Glier was one of the few composers that stayed in popularity and stayed on the concert stage. His music was not banned as decadent by the Stalin government, and was a celebrated composer well into his later years, up to his death in the 1950s. The music you'll hear, we have three selections: a romance, a nocturne, and an intermezzo, all three very lyric, extremely romantic, almost mushy, if you will, but shows off, I think, some of the things that the horn does extremely well: lyric melodies, warm, rich sounds, all the things that make me fall in love with this instrument. So I hope you've enjoyed this short little recital, three character pieces by Reinhold Glier. Before Bob and I play this last intermezzo, I want to extend my thanks to Bob, of course, who I adore working with, also to Rabbi and Cantor and the Temple Board for involving me in this concert series. I'm sorry we had to reschedule. There was some illness in there that got in the way, but I'm glad we could make this work so that you can enjoy a little bit of horn and piano music.